say, before we did the housing ordinance, we had quite a bit of discussion about short-term lodging with residents, and some residents that frankly already were doing short-term lodging, and some residents that were concerned about short-term lodging in the neighborhood. And there were feelings, frankly, on both sides. We felt that the ordinance really limited short-term. It allowed it, but limited it, and limited the impacts. And one of the things that seemed to be supportive was that short-term lodging does allow someone to stay in their home. We have issues with, affordable housing and things like that. If you raise kids there and the kids move out, or if I'm now a single income household or something like that, it is a way to help allow people to stay in their homes. And really, if the unit is owner occupied, we've really not had issues with these. The issues that we've had when short-term lodging is being done and it's not owner occupied. That's where there's been issues. So we tried to find a way to allow it in a limited way. That's what we were trying to accommodate with the ordinance that was written.
Try to consolidate my concern. In the RS district in particular, where that's your single-family home, the way that's written right now, someone could, 30 days at a time and then a short break and then 30 days at a time, you can have some pretty steady transient rental, basically, activity in the neighborhood. And I don't think, we want a diversity of neighborhoods. And I think, those neighborhoods, we've already seen, certain attacks where, requesting zoning changes for single-family residents to become commercial, and then you lose them, or we're losing neighborhood schools, and that's part of the fabric, which is why that's in there. And now, if we're allowed, 30 days at a shot to have, I understand what you're saying. If there's a single occupant or empty nesters or whatever the case may be, renting out rooms, there's strangers in neighborhoods for long durations of time. It's just another thing that I think sort of undermines the fabric of it.
What would you like to see here instead? I'm not sure that I...
Maybe it can be addressed with the duration comment, that 30 days at a time leaves it wide open for the long duration rentals. Constantly.
Okay. So you would shorten the duration? I'm not really sure that I
He's looking for a time frame per year, for example, or 6 months or whatever. Not a term beyond the 30 days.
Is it 30 days with a maximum of 90 per year or something like that? Or?
No. That's not how it's written.
No, it's not.
If you think that it should be, that's a comment, but that's not at all how it's written.
So my comment would be that there should be a maximum number of the per year short-term lodging.
Something like an owner-occupied single-family dwelling in which the owner allows during any 12-month period? Temporary residence?
Some number.
For not more than 30 consecutive nights? Or 30 nights? Or 30 nights?
He's only allowed 30 nights throughout the whole year.
Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
I wasn't saying necessarily, but so 30 is the maximum consecutive.
That's the way it is right now.
Right, and if there was, say, I don't know, some other number, let's say 90 or 120 days per year, or 180 days per year total. So that means you could rent it for a month and then not for a few weeks, and then rent it for a month and then not for a few weeks. But over the course of the year, you only get, because otherwise, subtract what, 11 days off that you could rent out your place for 354 days a year.
Do you have something in mind for the number per year?
I don't know it would be reasonable, that this would actually still be viable, but controlled.
Okay. That's the trick.
Yeah.
To
So put in 180 days better than one. That would be my suggestion.
So you're saying the maximum time is 180
Per 12-month calendar year. And 30 days at a time is the most consecutive.
And you're saying that for sane person who's staying there? Or are you just saying 180 and it could be,
Well, you could have 180.
you could have 180 different people?
Yeah.
What is your,
No, I'm
is
just
your
saying,
concern
it's not per
the person staying there, or is it the amount? That makes sense? I interpreted Mr. Malozzi's comment as a lodger or someone who's staying could stay for 29 days, leave for 2, and then that same person can come back again. Is your concern the same person staying there for extended time, or is it the number of people that are staying there throughout the calendar
I would
year?
have to say it's more the number, which gets to the transients. There's a whole litany of planning and zoning that goes into stabilizing it. And we saw in different areas, after 2008, homes stopped selling, so they became rentals. And the fabric of neighborhoods changed considerably because it's different when you rent than when you own. Property maintenance, those, if you're renting in an apartment complex that has professional management, that's fine. Trash cans come in, weeds get pulled, snow gets shoveled, all those things. In a single family or even townhome neighborhood, not necessarily the case, particularly if it's 1 unit, 2 units that somebody's renting out. So I'm just concerned about the integrity of neighborhoods, a turnover in people, frequent, by definition, transient visitors. That's I'm not exactly sure how to suggest that.
Counselor, is that something in terms of action taken on this evening? Is that something, that portion, we could table in terms of a timeline, just so that we can look into?
If you want to summarize comments and make a recommendation, we could do that. Do you feel comfortable with that? I mean,
Still thinking about it.
okay. Oh, okay. All right.
It's hard to draft.
We're discussing it.
Well, no, I'm not, yeah, I wouldn't ask you to draft it, but.
Right.
Saying that maybe 180 days is too much, because you got six times you can come back. Now you become a hotel.
I want to add to my comment that, again, we are, action taken tonight is going to the zoning board. So this is, I'm sorry, city council, my fault, city council. So it is our recommendations with our comments, but by no means do we have to this evening. We can easily table that further, if we need to discuss this more. In particular, the concern Mr. Malozzi has, which I would agree with, and I think the group does as well, is a pretty substantial issue.